Hi, I'm Link, and today I finally obtained the two new units in the JJK update in Anime Vanguards, trying them out in Elemental Tower. So, let's get right into the video. Okay, here we are. So, last night I did stay up from 3 a.m. and I said I'm not going to bed until I completed the Sid trial, in which I did clear. A 10-minute clear. I just barely won. He was at the end of the map. Now, I think we should go do dungeons. Let's begin. So, looking at this, we have to get Maki. We have to get Ryu. I'm close to getting Ryu, and I'm kind of far away from getting Maki. I can get her in about next 10 runs, possibly, if I do the 2 times thing every time. But I'm gonna enter matchmaking just to make it easier on me. It's really tiring playing this. Okay. So we got Maki. I'm going back to lobby, but the frame paused. Wow. I left. I mean, I feel bad, but we gotta get the main characters the update. With Maki, I think we can... I don't know how good she may be with you. We can't even... Because I bought the trait rerolls. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to continue. I'll be back when I'm ready. I'm back, and we have gotten enough to evolve Maki. Now, I still don't have enough to evolve Ryu, sadly. Alright, then let's go to, I think it's Awakened Awakened Sibling. We already have her level 60. She can't get stats. So, does she even evolve? Does she evolve? Let's find her. Okay, yeah, she can't have stats, she can't have a Memoria, she can't have a Familiar. Can she even evolve? Is she restricted from being evolved? No. Of course she isn't, because why wouldn't she? I might. I mean, I got 50. Yeah, I'm gonna have to dismantle literally just one rainbow. Which rainbows do I have? 6. Okay. Go down to 5. This is very laggy. Why is that? It's because I'm in a normal lobby. Of course. Alright. So we have Awakened Sibling, restricted. So, let me go get her set up. I'm back. This Dante trial, it's not fun. I mean, I looked up a guide, the guide seemed to work. I do it, doesn't work at all. Did it almost exactly how his was done, but I don't know. So, I guess I'm gonna have to, maybe have to scrap that. It's gonna suck, but I do definitely probably scrap it. Let's go over to the Unbounds and scrap out you, and we'll keep you. Let's add her, and we're gonna add him. Now we can check this out. So Toji's definitely gonna be running this tower. I know it. Toji does 500% more damage to bosses. Now he's going to deal an extra 100%. I don't know if that's going to be doubling the 500% from Domain Breaker. But then there's the crits. Then there's the 3 times damage from the tower. So if all this stacks and stacks on top of each other, Toji just kind of clears Unbound towers. Let's begin this. Where's my mouse? Okay. Give him more HP, sure. Oh, she has a big range now. We'll throw Toji alongside of her. She attacks quick. You know, she does her little follow-ups. Now we can do the Broly thing. She is gaining it. I thought she wouldn't, but she does gain the buffs. Yeah, I think they mean by stats remain at 0%. Like, you can't, like, she cannot gain, like, anything above that. I mean, I think I might want to do, oh, because I skipped. Who's it gonna pick? Oh, does it not just pick anyone? Oh my god, 15 million damage? Okay, pick this guy. This is the guy I actually wanted. Because he has the Nullify, he has EX Focus, immune status debuffs, he has a 50% critical chance, so. I don't think he has Overcrit. No, he doesn't. So. Then, yeah, Maki doing 18 mil, Toji doing 16 mil, him doing 3 mil. Let's see, they're about to be a max. She has Overcrit, doesn't she? Yep, she has Overcrit. So all those critical chance buffs just went straight. Yep. So 3.2 times her damage, 2.15 times his, 2.4, basically 4 times his. We'll keep it at that. Do that. Yep. There you go. Very easy. Let's do the next 10 floors. I think we can clear them. We can go with him. I'll just use the focus meter 2 times. I don't think it's doing that much. I mean, 6 billion. Are we gonna have to? Oh no, is it only gonna be Falcon? If it's only Falcon, I'm fine with that. I guess I'll watch this real quick. I've actually never seen it. Yep. Exactly. Dang, Maki. I mean, she has full AoE, so let me relax. Let me relax. Yeah, he is hard nuking. Yeah. And then if we do another 10 floor skip, which I think we could do for Passion, possibly. I don't know. Look at all these enemies stacked up. Yeah, they have Nullify, so no damage reduction against Maki, meaning she can just shred him. Who's giving Nullify? Is it you? Yeah, because he has the Nullify. How do you gain focus? Yeah, how are you doing that? Oh, gain 15 per attack. So yeah, then you just do that. Bam. Oh, it's the way you gain it. Yeah, and then makes the next attack deal 300% more damage after consuming meter. Rough critical rate. If it reaches max, you act automatically. Cancels, yeah. And he has Overcrit too, so. I don't think he has Overcrit. No, he doesn't. We should kill this. We're killing. Yeah. There you go. This is a team. You're able to do 10, 20 floor skips. Just with this. And this is without Dante. This is our sub right now. And Dante does like 10 million. Oh my god. Yeah, they aren't getting the, well, they are getting the buff. But what's the top units you use? Oh, it's just showing through the map. Alright, let me go back to lobby. After that display, I will now have to get Ryu. So let's get into the next part of the video. Okay, I am back. It is currently 2 a.m. My last recording was about 5 p.m. So that was really bad. I didn't put the clip in, but I accidentally bought another Maki Evo item, sadly. So I had to continue the grind for that, continuously losing a whole thing. I hated it. But now we can do Ryu. There's no way. Alright, this should be enough. Let's test. Yep, there you go. Ryu Ishigori completed. We got his Memoria. Now, quickly, I do want to lock him, favorite, and then we can just instant feed him to max. Yep, a 0.9 SBA. I'm gonna keep the SPA stat how it is. And we're just gonna quickly do a little bit of rerolling on him. Alright, I loaded up on 100 more rerolls. Let's keep this going. Huh. Sad. Alright, I have put him on the team. So he's starting off at nice 20k. I think I'm going to just throw on the Monarch trait. So 78k on placement. I forgot to put on his Memoria, but we can safely say it's probably about like 90k, 100k. So he seems pretty cheap. 100k shooting up at the end with. So we can start the upgrades and then off at about a 1.5 mil every second. That's interesting. So Pompadour Blast energy, he regenerates 12% per second. He consumes all available energy when attacking. While he's below 50% energy, he uses attack 1 and inflicts burn for 30% of his damage over 8 seconds. 50% or higher, he uses attack 2, dealing 200% more damage and guaranteeing a critical hit. Feast of the Ages attacks non-stop, ignoring animation lockout, and cannot attack faster than 1 second, buff range by 1% per enemy in range. Attack, stun, inflict stun for 2 seconds. Deal 100% more damage to enemies with solidified or overshield. When he defeats an enemy, gain 2% energy. Make the next attack inflict burn for 30% of his damage over 8 seconds. So he has a line attack. An energy usage. So I guess we can bring out pretty hefty pain here. So at 0%, he's just kind of attacking. And then I'm just going to put him at 100%. So he deals just 2 times damage for that duration. Or for however long. Yeah, he'll use attack to guarantee a critical. I think he just. And then this. So I'll wait until. So he literally will just sit there until he can use that amount of energy again. I think that is a cutscene. Yeah, I should have turned on animations. I'm sorry. So it just does like a big blast. And you apply 100% usage. Big blast, yeah. And then these hands. Oh my god. I didn't have animations on. So he puts his hand out for. Let's bring it all out. This one's a big charge up. And then. Yeah. It's just. He's a nice and simple unit. He's like a continuous attacker. We can look over Maki. Because I did not actually show her off. Where is she? Oh. Yeah, I actually did not show her off. You can force the Monarch trait on her. Give her 22 million damage. Guaranteed crit. So you need the Forced Monarch to be able to have that. That is very interesting. But yeah, so basically you cannot use DOTs with her. She deals extra damage against shielded enemies. She has overcrit. Unbound units, while she has this debuff inflict on enemies, will deal 100% more damage to them if she's placed. And then while attacking them, 80% of her damage bypasses shield. She ignores damage resistance. She always follows up with attack 1. She also hits the enemy furthest from her with a non-critical hit of damage that does not count as an attack. Remember, she's sold, deleted, removed by a unit or an enemy. She gets her next replacement or retainer upgrade and deals 200% more damage to that enemy. So these units are very good. And I think that's gonna do it here. I'm sad I didn't get to see the Memorial. We can go back to the lobby to check that out. We will not be able to see it in game. Man, okay. So let's look at this Memoria that he has that I forgot to equip. So, whenever he consumes meter, slow all enemies in range by 50% for 10 seconds. He does a 0 to 100% more damage based on how close they are to him. The further equals more damage. It seems like you kind of want range on him. So you can get more enemies in there. But, I don't know. I think this is an alright unit. He doesn't seem that crazy to me. But that will be it for this video. See you guys next time.